They live in a giant loft in San Francisco dubbed Mission Control. 12 roommates in all. Average age, 20 years old. Favorite pastime? Hanging out with friends. Just your average student housing setup, right? Not exactly. Nearly everyone here has dropped out of college to pursue something else. Coming up with the next big thing.
So I'm building this startup called HackMatch. Engineers hire me to help them find the perfect startup to join. Very meta, like super like San Francisco.
We make Workflow, which is an automation tool for iOS. So it lets you automate different things that you do every day on your phone or on an iPad. We were featured on the App Store as Editor's Choice by Apple, and we were actually the #1 app on the entire App Store for 4 days.
Not long ago, dropping out of school to start a company would have been considered risky, but for this generation, it's a badge of honor. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg. The dropout entrepreneur is a staple of Silicon Valley mythology, and these days, the inspiration for an increasingly popular career path.
I think you actually increase your job prospects by dropping out and working on a startup. Like, other companies want to hire me like way more now than when I was in school.
One thing driving the trend, the cost of operating a startup has come down, and the options for raising money have grown. Multi-million-dollar deals for teenage app developers, scholarships for kids as young as 13 to attend developer conferences. Ari Weinstein won a $100,000 fellowship during his freshman year at MIT while he was launching Workflow. Sponsored by billionaire Peter Thiel, the grant targets students under 20 and encourages them to drop out and pursue ambitious ideas. That's exactly what Ari did.
I was always very conflicted. I wasn't doing that great in school and I wasn't doing that great on my projects. So when I was offered the fellowship, I just sort of realized, hey, you know, this opportunity is incredible. It's too good to be true. I should take advantage of it before it goes away.
A year later, he's at it full time, growing Workflow with 2 teenage partners. One thing he's learned so far, running a business isn't easy.
You have to handle customer support, you have to handle building the product, you have to handle working with other people. It's just a lot of responsibility. Things come up that you don't expect, and there are things that are really difficult hurdles to overcome.
To be sure, the vast majority of startups don't make it, and dropping out isn't right for everyone. Even so, failure just isn't what it used to be. These days, washing out as an entrepreneur could just mean taking a 6-figure job at a big tech firm where a college degree is not a job requirement. And of course, going back to school is always a fallback.
When I was in school, I was doubting I was doing the right thing. When I was leaving school, I was doubting I was doing the right thing. You know, it's really hard because you can only make one decision, so it's easy to always question what it would be like if you had done something else.